Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be touching on all the raffia bags that we have got going on this season. So if you're interested, do keep on watching. So I have got quite a list over here of raffia bags that we are going to touch on. So I'm going to try and make this video as quick and swift as possible. But we definitely have a lot of raffia, a lot of wicker bags to touch. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So first of all, I'm going to touch on my very favorite brand, Celine. So Celine generally have a lot of raffia bags every summer, and last year I actually got myself the Celine Ron bag, which I did a review on. If you have missed that review, I'm going to link it up over here. But they do have a lot of variation of raffia bags when it comes to summer. So I'm just going to touch on the new ones that are in season right now. So the very first one that I want to mention is this Clara Celine Classic Pania in raffia and calfskin tan. It's essentially like a bucket bag, and it has like leather trimmings on it. It has like little intricate raffia details. Some are more tightly weaved than the others, and actually I really like this bucket bag. Like, if you know me, you know I'm not really like a bucket bag kind of girl, but I feel like for this kind of bucket bags, because they are slightly malleable, I think it's okay. Like, I feel like I really like the leather tab that is right at the front that has like a Celine, like really tiny Celine Triomphe logo. So I really like that, and it's gold hardware, so that makes me very happy. Yeah, I just really think that this raffia bag is quite cute. So for pricing wise, I'm going to try and list all the pricing down below in the description box as much as possible, so you can refer to the pricing over there. All of the pricings are going to be in Sing dollars. So yes, this bag is not the cheapest, but it's very cute and I really like it. It has like a top handle, and it also has like, I believe, like a detachable crossbody strap, or if you can do a shoulder strap as well. So I think in terms of versatility, this bucket bag is quite versatile. So I really like this. The second one on my list is actually this Teen Coiffin in like wicker and natural calfskin. So this is actually a wicker bag. It's not raffia. Essentially, wicker tends to be a little bit more structured because of how the material is, but raffia generally tends to be a little bit more malleable, a little bit more soft, a little bit easier to handle during summer. And I believe generally, from what I see, wicker tends to be a little bit more expensive than raffia in terms of like the material wise. So that's why the pricing is like that for this one. I really like it though. It's in like this like seashell shape, so I love the fact that it looks like this really like open shape. I don't think the bag is really huge, but it kind of reminds me of like my Loewe basket bag essentially in terms of like the shape, just like a miniature version of it. So I really like that. There is like a brown clasp on the front, and the Triomphe logo on it is quite big. So if you're not a big fan of like a huge Triomphe logo in your face, then you might not like this. So it also comes with a removable and adjustable strap, which I find really nice for this bag. But I feel like for this bag, you definitely need to go into store and like try it out for yourself to see how it sits and hangs on your body in terms of like framing wise. I believe I saw this bag in store. I'm not sure, but I'm not even certain if I tried it on or not. I probably just saw it on the shelf. Personally, I feel like this bag is quite pricey for what it is, but if you prefer like something a little bit more structured, then this is definitely something you can consider. And then the next bag is actually this striped Coiffin Celine Classic Pania. So essentially like a tote bag. It has a black leather strap and then like black stripes going all over it. I feel like I have mixed feelings about this bag. I actually think that this bag looks quite interesting, and for whatever it is, I actually quite like the look of this. Just that the Celine Triomphe is like a little bit hidden. So if you kind of like it in your face, kind of like Celine Triomphe logo, then you might not like this. But I personally like this for some weird reason. I just really like the stripe. I'm not typically like a stripe person, but I feel like somehow this kind of works, so I really like this as well. It also comes with an inner removable zip pocket in leather, so I think there is like an excellent choice. So it's like a little mini pocket and it's removable. You can use it to store your valuables inside as well and then put it in the bag to make it a little bit more secure. So I really kind of like this bag as well. Very minimalistic, and if you like stripes and something different, then I feel like this is something up your alley. The next bag is essentially the exact same bag without the stripes, and this one is actually in navy blue, which I find really interesting because the blue is so deep that it kind of looks like black. Kind of reminds me of the Hermès Scarf color, which is like this dark deep blue, which essentially is so dark that it kind of reminds you of like a black. So this is quite similar to that. This one also comes with an inner removable zip pouch, so it's essentially like the same bag as before. Let me see the sizing. So in terms of sizing, the sizing is definitely different. So this is slightly smaller than the previous one. The stripe one seems very big in terms of like sizing, so you definitely want to go to store and try it out. This one seems really huge. For the medium one, I feel like the medium sizing would work a little bit better if you're like my frame, like 160 cm. However, in terms of pricing wise, it's not that much of a difference. So if you prefer like a really big like raffia bag to like go to the beach and like dump all your beach essentials in, then you might want to consider the bigger one. So I think that's something worth considering. But I really like this navy blue. It's very nice. And then we also have the Teen Supple Celine Classic Pannier. So this is like an even smaller size. I feel like this is just the miniature size of the two bags I just mentioned. So this one actually comes with a crossbody strap. And the crossbody strap, I'm not sure if the crossbody strap is removable, but it also comes with an inner pouch as it seems. And it comes with a typical brown tan leather, which Celine is really known for. I really like the tan color from Celine. It's very reminiscent of the Loewe tan color as well. I just think that tan and like raffia just wouldn't go wrong. And in terms of pricing wise, this is really good. I believe I've tried this in store before, but I feel like something about the crossbody strap just doesn't really work for me because like it crosses diagonally. So I'm not sure. I feel like this one you also need to try in store. If I happen to find a picture of me trying this on in store, then I will put it up, but it probably is a really long time ago. It might even be from last year because I feel like this bag came out last year. So something worth noting, they essentially just bring this bag up every single summer season. And then the next bag we have is this classic pannier style as well, but this one comes in like the braided Triomphe. It's essentially the basket bag but in the braided Triomphe logo design, which I find really interesting. And then it also comes with like leather straps as well. I think in terms of like ideology, this is a really nice and interesting bag in terms of aesthetics. It also comes with a removable zip pouch. However, I did try this on in store and just something about it doesn't really work for me, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. I feel like if you see it in store, the raffia is a little bit more rigid, so it probably takes some time for it to mold to your like body shape, but it's very rigid when you first try it on. So it's very similar to like the Loewe basket bag as well. It's very rigid. So if that's the look that you're going for, then I feel like this is something you can consider. Very low-key and very minimalistic. So if you want something that has sort of like a Triomphe logo, but you know, it's the kind of bag where if you know, you know. So I really like that about it. That's why I feel like in terms of aesthetics, I think this is like a winner. However, I feel like this is the type of bag that you definitely need to wear it in, and then it kind of like, you know, like sags a little bit, and then it will look nicer. So I really like this. I think in terms of pricing wise, it's really not bad as well. Quite similar to the Celine hobo bag that I have. And then in terms of like capacity, this is much bigger, so definitely something you can consider. And then we also have like a miniature size for this, like a small size, and this is slightly cheaper as well. So really nice. I personally find I prefer the smaller size. Not sure why. Maybe it's because I already have the Loewe basket bag in like the medium size, so the smaller size definitely works well. I think the strap drop wise is perfect because it's not too short, so that you can also still carry it on your shoulder and very comfortably as well. So I really like this. Also comes with a removable zip pouch, which is really great. I'm not sure if the zip pouch is of different sizing. It doesn't look like it in terms of like whether or not it belongs to the medium or the small size. Looks kind of like the same size. So if you prefer something that's a smaller size, like cute and dainty, then this is something that you would like to consider. I really think this bag is nice. Just something that you probably want to go into store to try out for yourself. I feel like for all the raffia bags, you might want to go to store to try out as well, just to see in terms of like the raffia quality, whether it's like a softer raffia or like a more rigid raffia, because they all vary. So I feel like going into store to try out will definitely be very helpful. And then we also have the classic pannier hobo, which I also have. So it looks like that. I'm not going to touch on this too much because I've done a whole video on it, so you can go and watch that. But in that video I mentioned that this one actually came last season and I bought it last year. But this year they actually brought in a white color, like a white leather. So if you want something different, then go for the white one because I think it's very cute. But personally I would go for the tan, simply because I just prefer the classic tan and raffia look. So I really like that. But this is actually the same price as the aesthetic bag I just mentioned in the medium size, and this actually doesn't come with like a removable zip pouch, so you might be getting a little bit more bang for your buck if you were to go for the braided Triomphe. And then we also have the small cabas tires in raffia and calfskin. So this essentially looks like a mini book tote. So it's like a mini raffia book tote but Celine, and it also comes with a crossbody strap. The crossbody strap seems to be adjustable. I'm not sure if it's removable, but from what I've gathered from the bags that I've seen from Celine, it seems like most of their straps seems to be removable and adjustable, so I believe this should be both as well. Also comes with a removable zip pouch. So I feel like this year Celine is just going for the removable zip pouch like strategy. They're just trying to put like removable zip leather pouches into every single bag just to justify the price, which I feel like is a very nice touch anyway, because you feel like you're getting a little bit more. And these pouches are all in full leather, which I think is excellent. You're just getting like a 2-for-1 kind of thing, and I think that's really nice for the price. So I think that this is nice if you prefer like a more boxy look for your raffia bag, then this is it. You can definitely fit a book in very nicely. So I really like this as well. Not something that I personally would buy, but I think that it might suit some people. And then coming to the more extravagant ones, we have this small Boston Cuir Triomphe in wicker. So wicker bags, as mentioned, is definitely more expensive than raffia, and this is definitely on the pricier side. It seems very structured, a little bit similar to the LV Speedy, and I believe the sizing wise is quite similar to the Speedy 20, so something that I have as well. It also comes with a removable and adjustable leather strap, so that's very nice. And the strap seems like it's on the outside of the bag and it's not attached to the inside of the bag, which I think is very nice as well, because if not, it will make closing the bag very difficult. So you can remove the strap entirely and just carry it by the top handle, which is very nice. I really like the look of this bag actually, but I feel like it's not something that I would pay for in terms of pricing, but very nice. Definitely like a collector's piece if you want to like collect Celine bags. This is one of it. And then we also have the Teen Triomphe bag in wicker, and I just really think that this bag is very pretty but not the most functional, I would say. So in terms of pricing, it's also quite up there. It comes with an adjustable strap, but I don't think that this strap is removable on the Teen Triomphe, because I think the Teen Triomphe bags straps are not removable in the first place. I say that this is not the most functional bag because the wicker will make the bag very rigid, and like I feel like when this bag is in leather, it's not as rigid and you can fit a little bit more things in it. But this being like wicker will make the capacity much smaller, and it's already a teen size, so I think the capacity is already much smaller. So I personally wouldn't go for this bag simply because like I just don't think that it's the most functional bag out there. But is it pretty? I think it's pretty, but I don't think that you should go for this bag because it's not worth the price that you're paying for. And I think that's all for the Celine bags. And moving on to Saint Laurent, I think Saint Laurent we have quite a few bags, so I'm not sure why the bags are in euros in my screen over here. But the first bag is this eye care bag. So we all know about the eye care bag. It's very iconic, like a couple of years ago in leather, and then I think after the black leather came out, they came with like a beige leather as well, and then now it comes in raffia. It's very expensive for what it is, I must say. But I feel like if you're someone that likes a big raffia bag and you don't mind the pricing, then I think actually this bag is quite iconic and quite nice. Just that in terms of pricing, it's really pricey. You can essentially cinch the bag in such that it creates like a more tapered shape, or you can like flap the wings out so it looks a little bit larger. It also comes with like a really nice like raffia pouch inside. I believe this pouch is also removable, so I think that's really nice. It's essentially like a two-in-one kind of bag as well. Very pretty. If you don't mind the price, then this is a very nice option. They also have the Cassandre small cylindrical bag in raffia and vegetable tan leather. So this is like a nice like cylindrical bag, kind of reminds me of the Loewe like cylindrical bag as well. What is it called? I think like the pleated bag. I'm not sure if what's the bag from Loewe called, because it's like escaping my brain right now, but it kind of looks like that. And I think in terms of pricing, this is not too bad, and I really like it in the raffia and the tan leather. It also comes with a leather strap so that you can carry it more comfortably as well. So I really like this bag. We also have the round bag in raffia vegetable tan leather. This is a little bit pricier than the cylindrical bag, but if you want something like a little bit more interesting, like in like a round shape, I feel like raffia bags are the best bags to have it in like a round shape, because I do have like those raffia bags that you can get in like Thailand for like really cheap, and they're all in like this round shape. So I feel like if you want a round bag, then go for a round raffia bag. So if you know, like LV does like round bags as well in like the monogram canvas, and I just think that, you know, raffia and round bags just go together hand in hand. So if you are always after like a round bag, then why not consider a raffia bag? And it also comes with this strap, which seems like you can adjust it such that it becomes like a long crossbody strap, or loop it around and make it shorter so that it actually creates like a shoulder bag kind of effect. I'm not sure if the strap is removable entirely, but you can definitely remove one side of it. I'm just not sure if you can remove the other side. So I don't think this strap is removable, but you can definitely vary it such that it becomes like a crossbody length or like a shorter length. And then we also have the Lay 5 A7 mini in raffia. This is the typical Lay 5 A7, and I just think that this bag is nice. It just made it into like a raffia bag. Comes with a removable pouch, although I think the pouch is very small, because this is like a mini bag, so you can imagine the pouch being really tiny as well. So not sure how much use you'll get out of that mini pouch, but I think this is really nice if you just want like a little raffia bag for your summer holidays. Then this is it. And moving on to LV. Obviously, everyone has talked about the whole LV raffia collection, so I'm just going to briefly touch on it. So we have the very iconic Nano Speedy that a lot of people have been talking about. In terms of pricing, I think the pricing is really up there, but it's very cute. It's like your typical nano speedy in like a raffia style. It comes with a removable strap as well, which is great, so you can remove that strap entirely. I also really like the white stitch detail on the brown leather itself. One thing I don't really like about this raffia bag is that the raffia weave is slightly larger, so you can actually see through the bag. So if you bring this bag to the beach, the sand is definitely going to catch onto it if you actually leave it in the sand. Or if you have really tiny things, I can imagine things like catching on this like big woven raffia. So just something to bear in mind. I personally don't really mind it, but it might bother some people, I imagine. So that's the Nano Speedy. We also have this on the go style. It's very expensive for like a raffia bag. It comes with like a leather print at the front, like a circular print. I actually quite like the fact that they redid this whole like logo for Louis Vuitton itself. So it's nice. It's like a nice change, I guess. I'm not sure how much I like it. I just like that it's different, you know, like something different from the house. But I think for a raffia bag, this is way too much money to pay for like a raffia bag. So not something that I personally would consider. I'm not sure why I can't find the Around Me PM raffia bag on the website itself, but they also have this in raffia, and it's in this like round shape with like the handles. I think this is really cute and interesting as well. So if you want to consider like a round raffia bag, you might want to consider this one. Personally, I think it's very iconic in terms of like Louis Vuitton, but I won't go for this just simply because it's just not something that I would consider. They also have this bag in the Loewe BB in the raffia. I really just think that all the LV raffia bags are just so expensive for what they are, but it's very cute as well. So similarly, I think that this woven raffia is very hugely woven. So if you're someone who's not keen on that, then you want to stay away from this. It also comes with the leather round patch at the front. I love the fact that this bag actually comes with a leather base so that you can place it, you know, as in any surface, and it will not sag, so it will stand up upright on its own. I believe the strap is also adjustable and removable, so that's really nice. But comparing this and the Celine raffia bucket bag, I prefer the Celine one for some reason. So I feel like it's also because of the pricing wise, but if you want something with a leather base, then you might want to consider this instead. I really think that this is a very cute raffia bag to have. And then last but not least, from LV, we have the Capucine's BB. So I believe this bag came up last year and they brought it back this year. It's a very iconic like wicker bag from LV. Very expensive again for what it is, as mentioned from LV, but it comes with like a removable strap. Is it very pretty? Yes, I really think that this bag is so pretty. Definitely like a collector's piece. I love the fact that the LV on the front actually comes ingrained in leather, and I just think that this bag is so intricately made. I feel like it's somewhat justifies the price. And then on the interior of the bag, it's also fully lined in leather, which is why the bag pricing is as such. Comes with a leather strap as well. I just think that this bag is very iconic. So if you have the money to splash and you want like an iconic wicker bag from LV, then this is it. I think that this is the best wicker bag that LV has ever put out. I really think that this is very nice. And then moving on to Fendi. Fendi has quite a few raffia bags this season. They came out with this roll mini bag, which is essentially like a raffia crochet mini bag. Pricing wise, I think it's not too bad, and I believe that it comes with a zipper pull, which is excellent from what I can see here. So it makes your things a little bit more secure, but I think this bag is very tiny. So let me see the sizing. It's 13 cm by 15.5 cm, so very tiny. It comes with a crossbody strap as well. I feel like the crossbody strap is removable, but I'm not entirely sure. So this is the roll mini. I just really like the fact that the FF is woven into the raffia, and I just really like the colorway of it as well. Very nice. It also comes with like a larger size, I believe. So yes, the large roll. So this is a larger size of it essentially. So this kind of reminds me of my Miu Miu tote, just that this is in raffia. It comes with 2 long leather straps which you can put on your shoulder very comfortably. So something that you can bring to the beach, or even bring your laptop to the beach if you're someone that travels around with a laptop like me. It's just very functional. I feel like this bag, you can stuff a lot of things into it. This bag also comes with a small roll, which is very interesting. So there's a mini roll, there's a small roll, and then there's like a large roll. But the small roll actually comes with a pouch inside, so that's very interesting. I believe the pouch is not leather, it's just like a normal canvas pouch that is removable, seems like it. So this one also comes with longer straps that you can wear on your shoulder. So it's just 3 different sizes for this roll bag, which is very pretty. I think it's definitely something that I would consider. In terms of sizing, I feel like I go with the small because it comes with a pouch inside. It's removable as well. It comes with long leather straps. I think the mini is a little bit too small, and the large one, I already have my Miu Miu tote, which kind of fits the bill for it. It's too similar. So if I were to go for one, I would go for the small size. And then we also have the Peekaboo Mini in like the brown leather and macrame raffia. So very interesting, this bag. Does it come with the leather base? I'm not sure if this comes with a leather base. I mean, it's lined with like the FF canvas on the bottom, but I'm not sure because it doesn't really show the bottom of this bag in the website itself. But I don't think it actually comes with a base. It probably comes with like a reinforced base with like the FF canvas, but it seems like the base is also lined with the raffia, so that's worth noting. I just think that if you like the peekaboo style, then you really would love this bag because it's quite similar to the LV Capucines. If you know you're someone who loves the LV Capucines line, then you might want to collect the Capucines BB in like the wicker just for like collection's sake. And I think this is exactly the same with the Fendi Peekaboo. So if you're someone who really likes the Peekaboo style, which I know some people really like the Peekaboo style, then this is definitely like collector's piece. It's way cheaper than the LV Capucines, that's all I gotta say. But also because I think this is not in wicker, this is in raffia, so it's a little bit more malleable. I really like the fact that it's more malleable as well, simply because it will make things a little bit more functional that way. So I really like this one. Then we also have the Fendi origami in like raffia. So this one comes in half brown leather and like half raffia. So it's raffia on the sides and then leather on the front, which I find very interesting for the origami bag because you can actually shape the origami bag in many different ways. So I feel like if you can shape it, it kind of looks like it's like, you know, like a leather bag, but when you turn it to the side, it kind of looks like a raffia bag. So I think that this bag works in many different ways. You can actually put it out on the side and then it looks like a half leather raffia bag as well. So I actually really like this. I've tried the origami bag before and I think that I don't really like it because I feel like the magnet is just not strong enough to keep its shape like shut. I just personally find that the magnets are just not strong enough to shut it so that it, you know, shuts tightly. But maybe they have reinforced the magnets ever since I've tried it, so I'm not sure. But in terms of aesthetic wise, I really like the aesthetics of this. We also have the Fendi Sunshine bag in small and raffia. So this is your typical raffia bag in like brown leather and raffia. Nothing much to say about this. It has the Fendi stamp right at the front of it. Just think that this is very functional if you just want like a shopper tote kind of bag. It also comes with an adjustable detachable shoulder strap, so that's very nice. You can tuck the shoulder strap into the bag if you don't really want to use the shoulder strap. So I think this is a nice structured raffia bag if you are looking for like a structured raffia bag. And then we have the baguette bag as well in mini size. Oh my god, I think this bag is so cute. So similarly, if you like the baguette bag, then I think this bag is definitely for you. I really like this bag so much. It comes with like a leather trimming and then it also comes with the macrame raffia detail as well. Comes with gold hardware. It comes with the detachable top handle strap and a detachable like crossbody strap. And I think what I really like about this is that the detachable crossbody strap is in like this half leather, half chain. So it's really pretty and just very dainty as well. I really like this bag a lot. I can't tell what the base of this bag is, to be very honest, but I think that the base is actually in leather and not in raffia, so I think that's really nice. I really like this one. And then if you don't want to go for a bag, Fendi also does like this like raffia Roma flat pouches. I believe this is not the first season they've done this, but this is the one that I see on the website. So this is just a really nice touch for like a raffia pouch. If you just don't want to go for like a raffia bag, then you just want a pouch, then this is something that you can consider. I believe that the interior is in canvas. From the pictures, I could be wrong, it could be leather, but I doubt that this is in leather. I believe the interior is canvas. So I think if the interior is in canvas, then I think price wise it's quite justifiable. It's not too pricey for Fendi standard. They also have the Fendigraphy wallet on chain. This is very interesting. So this bag sort of has like a leather trim. The interior of this bag is still in like canvas, I believe, but it has like a removable like wallet, like a removable leather like wallet. So this bag can be worn in like multiple ways. So I think that it is very versatile for this bag. And price wise, I think it's very justifiable as well. Comes with a thin detachable chain strap as well, and you can use the interior leather pouch bit for anything you want. Let's compare the price of this with the Baguette mini bag. So this is definitely way cheaper than the Baguette mini bag. So if you want something raffia from Fendi and like you can use it for, you know, like a clutch bag, this is definitely a very good option. And then we also have the Montresor in natural raffia. I think this bag is not new to most people. They always come out with the Montresor. I'm not entirely sure if Montresors came out in raffia before, but I'm very sure they did. So this is the Fendi's version of the bucket bag in raffia, and it comes with a top handle. Oh, it seems like this one also comes with a long shoulder strap, but picture wise I can't see it from here on the website itself. I really find that the top handle short strap is very functional. So this is, you know, quite nice. It's very classic Fendi as well. There's also the Fendigraphy Raffia mini bag. So this is a small little tiny bag with the Fendi wording like stamped in gold at the bottom of it. I think in terms of pricing wise, this is really not worth it for like the Fendigraphy bag. I just don't really like the Fendigraphy bags in general. I think it's cute, but just not very functional. So you definitely can find like a lot more functional bags from Fendi, I believe. And then finally from Fendi, they have this raffia bag with gold sequins. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I really love it. So it's essentially like a raffia base, but they have woven like gold sequins into the raffia bits. So it's like a gold raffia bag. Oh my god. It's so pretty. I really love this. It's, I believe, a normal size baguette bag. If not, you can't like breathe this into like the mini baguette because it's just too tiny. So as per most baguette bags, it comes with like the detachable short strap and then the detachable long strap as well, and it's in this like really nice beige color that kind of like ties into everything. I feel like if the leather strap is in like brown color, it's gonna be too contrasting and too drastic. So I really like the fact that they did it in like a light beige color. And then on the interior, they did the Fendi Zucca print in the canvas. So I think that's really nice. I just really like this bag. Oh my god, if I have the money to splash, I will definitely splash it on this bag because it's just so pretty. I just really like it a lot. For those of you who are new here, my name is Amelia and I do videos on luxury and lifestyle. So if you enjoy this kind of videos, do consider subscribing. Click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I'm sorry if you can hear the garbage truck in the background because it's really loud right now. But I'm going to move on to Miu Miu. So from Miu Miu, we have the woven fabric handbag with leather trim. This bag is so cute and so tiny as well. Oh my god, it's so tiny. I believe I saw someone like unboxing this on like I think YouTube or Instagram. It's just so tiny. It's so tiny but it's so cute at the same time. It comes with like a canvas little pouch on the interior of it, and it also comes with like a long crossbody strap. I believe the long crossbody strap is adjustable and detachable. So I just really think that this is so cute. Not the most functional I would say, but it's very cute if you are someone who really likes Miu Miu. And then we also have the bigger version of it, which is more expensive, but I feel like this is not as cute as the mini one for some reason. This one kind of like reminds me of like a picnic bag, you know, like a large scale picnic bag. I would say that if you really like this style from like Miu Miu, then go for the mini one because the mini one is so much cuter than this one. For more practical raffia bags from Miu Miu, they have this wonder woven fabric hobo bag. I think this is very cute, very typical of Miu Miu to have this kind of like shaped bag. It's very small as well, so I don't think you can put a lot of things into it, but it definitely comes with a zip. And I like the fact that the Miu Miu on the front is in this contrasting brown raffia bit, like it's sewn in, so pretty and just very cute as well. It comes with a detachable long crossbody strap. I think pricing wise for Miu Miu is not too bad. I mean, it's not the cheapest thing on earth, but you know, it's Miu Miu after all. And we also have the crochet handbag, which is a little bit more rectangular and boxy. So if you prefer like this shape, then you might want to go for this. I really like how this girl is holding on to it like a clutch style kind of bag. I think this is like not too big, not too small. It doesn't seem like the pouch on the interior is removable, but it's like stitched onto the back of the bag. So it's nice to have a space to put all your valuables in as well at the back. And then there's also the bucket bag style for Miu Miu, which is called the woven fabric mini bag. Comes in many different colors as well. Comes in the beige cognac, comes in white beige, comes in tulip cognac and the celeste cognac. So I personally really like the white beige and the beige cognac. I just really like the fact that for all the colorways, the Miu Miu that is stitched onto the front is in a different color from the bag itself. So that's really nice. Honestly, I think that this bag is actually priced very reasonably as compared to the other Miu Miu bags. Somehow this is like so much cheaper than the rest, which is very interesting. I really think that this is priced really well. I went to see that the product details. The height and width of this bag is 23 by 20, so it's actually not as tiny as I think it is. So if you want like a very good for value money Miu Miu bag, then this is a really nice bag to consider. We also have the Miu Miu bags in like the wicker style, which is this wonder wicker bag, which is the very iconic like wicker bag from Miu Miu itself. So it's similar to the wonder woven fabric, just that this is in wicker. I think in terms of pricing, it's actually the same. Oh, that's very interesting. If you ask me, then I personally would go for the Wonder Wicker Hobo bag because the pricing is similar and wicker typically are more expensive. Then you might want to go for the wicker one because it's the same price, just that the wicker bag doesn't have a zip. So I really think that the wicker bag is more iconic, and then the Miu Miu on the front is actually in leather. So it's definitely more value for money. If I were you, I would definitely go for the Wonder Wicker as compared to the Wonder Fabric Hobo. So just saying, you know. So that's it for Miu Miu. I'm going to move on to like Prada, which is like the sister brand of Miu Miu. So Prada has always been well known for their raffia bags. They're very expensive raffia bags. So the very first one is this crochet and leather mini bucket bag. This bag is actually not new. I've actually touched on this bag like last year, if I'm not wrong, in like my summer bags. I'm going to link it up over here in case you're interested to watch that video. Personally, I still really like this bag. I was this close to buying it actually. I love the fact that you can wear this bag in so many different ways. And you can actually like carry it on your shoulder. You have a adjustable, removable strap to make it crossbody. I feel like the color of the leather is different from last year. I could be wrong, but from what I remember, I think the color of the leather last year was like a brown tan color, and this seems to be like a light beigey sort of color. And if I'm not wrong, I don't think it actually came, I think the strap looks a little bit different as well. Like I feel like for last year's version, the strap at the top, you have to adjust it so that it becomes like a crossbody, but this time round it seems like the long crossbody strap is like a separate strap on its own. I could be wrong, so I'm gonna like include it here if I'm wrong, but definitely looks slightly different from last year. And then we also have this crochet tote bag, which is so cute. Kind of reminds me of the crochet version of like a mini Anju bag. So it has two long shoulder straps. Everything comes in crochet, even the front bit that says Prada. I love the fact that it's so minimalistic, but I'm just very curious to know why the Prada at the front is in black and then the leather tab on the back of the bag is in like a brown bit. You know, like shouldn't they make it like the same color? So that's very interesting, but I don't think it really bothers me. I really like that the cutout of this like raffia bag is in like the triangles as well, which is like, you know, very typical of Prada. So really like this bag as well. Very cute. And then they also have the mini crochet and leather tote bag. It's essentially like a cross between like a crochet and leather. So if you want a mix of both, then this is it. The interior is still lined with the crochet raffia, but it just has like leather straps. So short leather straps and then long leather shoulder straps. Both of these straps are not detachable, so it's part of the bag, but I just think that this bag is very cute as well. Very cute and definitely worth considering. And then we move on to the very iconic Prada crochet tote bag. This time around, I think they just made the holes in the crochet bag in this triangle form, which I really like in the smaller version just now, but I don't think I really like this in the big version because I think it just makes this bag not very functional. Honestly, I think that the triangle hole bit on the crochet is a very nice touch, like a something different. But I just think that for this crochet tote bag, I don't really like the fact that it's like, you know, so largely weave, because I feel like a lot of things can fall off it. Already this bag is a very thin bag, like a thin profile bag, so you can't really stuff as much, and if you want to throw things in, then you have to put a lot of things into like pouches just to put into this bag, and it's just going to like make things very heavy and very bulky for this bag. So it's not something I would consider for sure. We also have this wicker and leather Prada arc bag. Is that how you pronounce it? Arc with the intonation on the E. Very cute. It's probably Prada's version of the Miu Miu Wonder Hobo bag in wicker. I prefer the Miu Miu one for sure. This one just has like leather bits on it. Let me just compare this to the Miu Miu one. So yeah, I think that the Prada one just has like more leather bits on this bag for sure. Its top handle is in leather, and then it has like a leather trimming on the back, whereas for the Miu Miu one, it is like wicker all around except for the crossbody strap. So this one, I don't really like how the crossbody strap kind of hangs as well. It just hangs a little bit strange because I'm not sure why is it hanging from like the middle portion of this bag. It's very funny, so I don't really like this bag. I prefer the Miu Miu Wonder bag for sure. Then Prada also has really tiny crochet bags. So they have the crochet card holder with shoulder strap. It's essentially like a little tiny nano bag that is like crochet on the front but like leather bit on the interior. So it's fully lined with leather, which is nice, and then on the front bit it's just like crochet. So I think this is really cute as well. It's like a nano bag but like with crochet details, you know, on the front and back. But other than that, it's essentially still a leather bag. I really like this. If you have the money to splash, again, if you want a nano bag, then I think this is so cute. They also have a crochet mini pouch in the triangle version, so also very small. Comes in 2 different pouches, which is so cute. One is in leather triangle and then the other is in like a raffia triangle as well. It seems like the interior of this bag has like a leather like pouch bit at the back, but other than that it's still in like fabric except for that pouch bit at the back. So I just really like this. You can combine it together, use it separately. I think this is very like versatile and functional, very cute as well. So I think these are 2 little mini bags from Prada that you can consider. We're going to move on to Dior. There isn't very much that I want to talk about Dior, but they have like this small Dior book tote that is in this like natural raffia with like this flower detail kind of bit, and then at the bottom base of the bag there is like the Dior oblique print as well. Comes with some like random dividers inside the bag as well in fabric. So I think that's a really nice touch for this bag. But then again, you know, with the whole Dior saga going on, I'm not sure if people are still buying from like Dior for now because of this whole like saga going on. This bag is really expensive for what it is also. I'm going to list the pricing down below in Sing dollars, but oh my god, it's so expensive, which also begs the question as to like how much actually is it to make this bag and then for them to price it as such, which is so interesting because this is like in full raffia. It's not even leather, okay, it's in full raffia. So I don't really have a lot of things to mention from Dior in terms of like raffia bags, but I just want to quickly mention this Dior Rivera Dior travel zip pouch. So last year for the Rivera line, I actually bought the grey and pink pouch if you recall. So this year they actually came up with new pouches. There is this pouch with like a lot of sun with like face shapes on it. In this coral color. I actually quite like the coral color, but I don't really like that the base is like in this really like whitish color because it makes it easy to be dirty. As much as I really like stars and like celestial stuff, I'm not too sure how I feel about a lot of these like faces on the suns. It's a little bit veering on creepy, I must say. Why can't I just have like suns? Because like I do have like some Elizabeth Scarlett pouches with just like the suns and without faces on it. I feel like if they didn't really put the face on it, then I think that this is like cuter. So I just really want to touch very quickly on this like Dior Rivera pouch. Then moving on to Bottega. So there are 2 Bottega bags that I want to mention. First of all, we have the mini Wallace bag. So the Wallace bag is actually quite iconic. I would say that it's very iconic because of the intricato leather bits, but when it comes in like this Wallace style in raffia, then you can't really tell that this is from Bottega, to be very honest, unless you look at the strap, because the strap is still in this intricato leather. But I feel like this Wallace bag is very functional. You can fit a lot of things into it, and what I like most is that the raffia is very tightly woven as well, so your things are not going to fall out of this bag. I like the fact that at least the leather strap is in this intricato leather, so it's the kind of bag where if you know, you know. And it comes in the fondant color, which is so nice. It's like this dark chocolatey brown color. I feel like if it comes in black, it's not gonna be as nice, so I love the fact that they did this in fondant. And then we also have the sardine bag in raffia with chain. This bag is so cute in the raffia, and like comes with like the magnetic clasps in the front as well. But I'm very sure that this bag is gonna be heavy as well for what it is. Very expensive for what it is as well. So if you like the sardine bag and you want something in raffia, then this is something that you can go for. I think that this is so iconic and so cute from Bottega, but not something that I personally would go for. And then last but not least, we have Loewe. So there's so many different like bags from Loewe that I want to talk about, but I'm just going to tell you my favorites from this season. So we have the Loewe puzzle fold tote in raffia. I really like this bag. I'm just trying to resist not getting this bag simply because I just don't have the money to splash on this bag right now. But this is like a raffia bag. It's foldable, comes with leather straps. I really like the fact that it's foldable because I feel like in terms of like raffia bags, I do have quite a few variations. I have the big Loewe basket bag that is not check-in friendly. I also have like the Celine like hobo, which is very check-in friendly, very malleable, so like a shoulder bag. I also have my Loewe bag, which is like a larger bag if you want something to bring to the beach, but it's also not the most like packable style. So I personally feel like what's missing from my raffia collection is this like packable style, which I can pack into like maybe like my going out bag and then just whip it out. I really like this bag so much that I don't think that there's anything I can fault from this bag. I feel like this is like the perfect raffia bag for me right now if I were to go for another raffia bag. So I just really like this. Pricing wise, I think it's also not too bad as well. So this is like my absolute top pick for like a raffia bag. They also have the Paseo basket small bag in raffia and Napa cuff. I personally tried this on in store and it's quite heavy because of the leather bit on it. They also have this ball chain. I was just wondering whether the bag is like heavy because of this ball chain, but it's apparently the leather that is contributing to that. But this bag has a full zip on it, so if you want something with more security, then this bag is definitely worth considering. But I'm just going to say it out loud that this bag is not light, so if you want something light, then maybe don't go for this bag. We also have the mini pebble bag in like raffia and leather. This is so cute, and like comes with like a removable detachable strap. It's very cute. I feel like the ball Loewe knob is actually growing on me. It's so adorable. It comes with like a leather base as well. And then we also have the hammock hobo bag in raffia and calf skin. I think this bag is very functional, and like I feel like if you want a very varied Loewe crochet bag, then you might want to go for this. It comes in a leather base, comes with a leather strap itself. It can be shoulder carry, it can be crossbody. I just think that there's so many different ways to wear this bag, and in terms of pricing, it's also not too bad. So I think that this bag is super worth it for like a crochet raffia bag from Loewe. So worth considering. Loewe also has this bag which is quite similar to what Celine is doing. Remember the aesthetic bag I was telling you about Celine? So Loewe has their version as well, but obviously this is just part of the logo. It's not really the entire logo, so you can't really tell. It comes with a leather logo bit at the side which is attached to the bag, so it's like a very good like detail on the side of the bag. So I really think this is quite nice as well. Really like it a lot, but not something that I need in my collection right now. They also have the inlay basket bag, so they are very typical like palm leaf and calf skin bag, but in like this black trimming at the top. So most of these basket bags from Loewe don't have this like black trimming on the top, but this one has. So I guess it makes this bag look just a slight bit and tad bit different. So if you want something different, then this is something that you can consider if you don't want the basket bag that everyone has already. And then last but not least, from Loewe, we have this Loewe Font Tote small raffia bag. It comes with like this wiggly like sides. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of this wiggly side. I just think that it doesn't really go with this bag. It's probably interesting, and I feel like Japanese people will really like this because it's so Like, I feel like they would think that this bag is very kawaii, but personally I just don't really like it. Just looks too messy for me. But I really like the black trimming on it. I think it's contrastingly quite cute. It also comes with adjustable, detachable leather strap, so that's really nice as well. Kind of like book tote shaped style, but with the wiggly bit. They also do this bag without the wiggly bit, but I'm not going to mention in this video simply because that bag is not new. So yes. So just to wrap up this video, I think my favorites from this video is definitely the puzzle fold tote from Loewe. I think that if I want to add another raffia bag into my collection, then this is it. I will definitely go for this bag. Another bag that I really like is actually the baguette mini bag. It's so cute, and I think it's just really nice to have like a mini baguette bag, because I don't have a mini baguette bag from Fendi. I have like the normal baguette bag, but I don't have the Fendi mini bag. So I think it's really cute, and obviously if money is no issue, I will definitely get the baguette bag in the raffia and gold sequins, because it's, oh my god, it's so pretty. Another bag that I'll definitely consider is actually the Wonder wicker bag from Miu Miu, because I think this bag is in wicker and I don't have like a wicker bag in my collection right now. And I think for a price point wise, it's actually not too bad for a wicker bag. It's definitely not as crazy as the LV like Capucin's BB, which is like 3 times the price of this. Oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah, so I think that is something that I will definitely consider if, you know, like money is no issue. So yes, so I've come to the end of my video. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this video down, but I'm going to try my best. So if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'll love it if you subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!